loaded at Kolesnikov, mass timber. We're headed over to Salmo via Nelson, even though my GPS says otherwise. This video is brought to you by Sutco Transportation, now hiring Super B wood chip, Super B flat deck, Class 1 drivers in BC's Lower Mainland, the Okanagan, and the Kootenays. To apply, go to sutco.ca, use promo code JuanFan. Let them know I sent you, and get an extra $100 on your payday. Also, if you use my name as a reference when you apply, if I get any kind of bonuses, I'll share it with you. Good morning.
Good morning.
You looked at the time first, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't think I was going to lie to you, did you?
You say good morning every video.
I don't know about that.
Oh, true. Sometimes it's just morning.
I've said afternoon once in a while. Those corn chips are really good. So it is September 29th, 11:15 a.m., 14 degrees Celsius. Is it going to be snowing on the pass? I sure hope not. I don't have winter tires on yet.
The weather's going to change soon, very quickly.
So weather like this, we can't use a roof cam. So we got to use all the cams inside.
It's a little cozy.
A little cozy with all the cams inside?
Yeah.
I have a request once you have some time.
I'm still trying to...
Yeah, you're looking up weather right now. I would like you to log into this DJI Osmo and see if you can change the exposure.
I doubt it's going to let me connect, but I can try. I don't see snow on there.
Do that with my phone or your phone?
Do what?
Connect to the Osmo.
To mine.
To yours, okay. Oh, that cold water feels good too. Tarping in the rain kind of sucks. I've got rain gear, but still kind of sucks. So this load is not, repeat, is not 10 and a half feet wide. It is 10 feet, 2.5 inches. So I don't know what they were smoking on that permit when they wrote down that I was 10 and a half feet wide. Also, I was over length. The forklift starts loading me and puts a second bundle on it and goes, "No, that's not right." He goes, "You're supposed to be 53 feet long. This is much longer than that. You're hanging over like 5 feet." I'm like, "Nope, don't have a permit for that." He goes, "Okay." Whoever drew the plan for this obviously made up some numbers to make it fit. We'll make it fit without going over length. Not super heavy. In fact, I'd say it's half a load. Half a load as far as weight goes. Height-wise, I'd say we're 2/3. So we could easily take more, but This is the order, so take the order as it is. I won't complain if I have a lighter load once in a while.
There's another truck going to be right behind us, so.
I guess the order was too big for one truck. So they split the order in half for 2 trucks.
Feels good to get some of this rain in.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks working on the rain, but it's fun driving in it. Once I start drying out a little bit, it won't be too bad. Should have changed shirts.
The app sucks. There's no way I can connect to it once you start recording.
What? See if okay, well, I'll just stop recording for a second. Because it's blown out. Right now, that shoulder cam's completely useless right now. I can't use that as footage.
It's going to be more than like a couple minutes because it doesn't easily work.
What do you mean? We're connecting in 15 minutes from now is better than the useless video we're getting now.
I'm saying, you know, from history it can take like 2-3 minutes to connect and stuff.
Yep.
There's no 1 minute game with this thing. These apps suck.
Yep. DJI apps suck.
And then once I go off the screen, then you're done too.
Yeah, maybe we're trying to get the shoulder cam to work the way we want it to, but it's not great.
Can you just turn it off and I'm getting to see how it works?
Powered back on. Headed towards Nelson right now. GPS always says to go down to Castlegar and take Highway 3 over Bombay. Well, why would you do that if going for Nelson is a little bit shorter and you don't have as steep of a climb?
I've disconnected it. 'Cause
some reason it's upside down.
I don't know what exposure you want it set to.
Can you not switch it right side up off of there? That's silly. I don't know why it's upside down. Like, the menus, everything is upside down. That is beautiful along the Kootenai River there. Basically set the exposure so that the screen is nice and clear, nice and vibrant, not blown out. It's way too bright originally, so. Those clouds are awesome too.
If I go one more, it looks too dark. And if I go this way, it's too bright.
Yeah. Pick whatever one looks the best. And see if that helps. Those corn chips are really good. Where did you buy these?
At the superstore.
They're barely salted. Bag on the road. So that may be just a lump of shrink wrap. Okay, so I think I'll spin into Salmo office and top off on fuel and DEF. Right now, arrive 4 p.m. plus all the delays over Kootenai is 5 p.m. border crossing 5:30. We're still making it there. We have time to do a quick top off on fuel. Did you have the bunk heat going at all last night? You did? Okay, because I woke up to quite comfy. I'm like, huh. Felt comfortable.
I woke up in the middle of the night and turned it on.
We just pulled over in this nice pull-out along the Columbia River in trail. Worked out pretty good.
Yeah, I actually got a decent sleep.
Mm-hmm. was a dark enough and secluded enough place that I could go outside of the truck in my birthday suit.
You must tell the world.
You guys have never gone outside at night, pretty temperatures, and your birthday suit, you don't know what you're missing. It's quite freeing.
I was talking about how amazing the stars were last night.
Mm-hmm.
But now you kind of ruined that.
Was that too much info? If you haven't tried it, I swear you guys have to try it.
Fine print says if you get arrested with tickets for not paying them.
Don't do anything indecent. Hammer down. Hammer down. You got the speed. Go, go, go. Well, you're slowing down. Obviously, you're in front of me.
I'm worried about the construction this way too.
Just realized I'm just following him, and that means I'm speeding. Yeah, as we change directions facing into brighter or less sun, we're gonna have to up and down the exposure. I don't know, do whatever you feels right when you feel it. Not too big of a deal.
What we're gonna do is fix this upside down for me every night.
I don't know how to do that or why it is that way. Man, I sure will take the rain over smoke. No smoke, just clouds and rain. I will take that.
The only thing the rain's gonna do is knock down all the leaves.
True. Knock those beautiful yellow and red leaves down. I'm not looking all that much forward to it turning white. But even white is better than smoke. Three years ago we were driving through snow this time of year. Yeah. No point in passing him.
I think it's gonna be harder to control this than like the bank.
Sorry. It's harder to control what? Oh, it's going to be hard to control the exposure. As it gets brighter and darker outside, you have to up and down it, yeah. some useful footage out of it because we're still going to have to use a shoulder cam for days like this. On nice days, we can put the roof cams up because I like the roof cams a lot more than the shoulder cams. So. But we know there's going to be more days where there are going to be bad weather than days that are good weather. So. Yeah. Today morning in trail, two separate loads. I'm like, do I just rip the tarps off for both deliveries? It wasn't raining at all today morning. And I'm like, no, I guess I should leave the tarp on for the second delivery. Luckily, I did, because by the time we got to Nelson, it was pouring rain. But needed that tarp after all. You don't have to babysit it the whole time either. Just look at it once in a while. Just babysitting a camera would suck. Getting non-audible communication.
I'm basically trying to decide how to respond.
I think I'm done with corn chips for now. So we have a fuel tank, a company fuel tank here in Salmo. Have to use our own card there to swipe there. They're going to put up a second fuel tank in the yard in Castlegar. So that way, when we're going to the coast, we can swing down in there, fuel up, and come back up. Fuel up there.
Okay, so it works.
I think a lot of chip drivers will fuel up there.
Oh yeah.
I would swing down there and fuel up too. It's better than detouring down to Esso or as long as we get DEF there is too.
Another good spot for me in soya is like expanding.
Or the Chilliwack yard would be a great.
You're at the end there, aren't you?
Chilliwack yard would be a great place. To
Oh yeah. Oh, thank God.
have our own fuel tank in Chilliwack. Would be a great idea. we're on the construction channel that's coming up, so. Sometimes I can figure out what channel they're on, and if I know what channel they're on, I always go to them that way. If I need to, I can communicate with them, and if not, I'm just listening to them communicate and I know what's going on.
I'm gonna call you the construction magnet.
Sure been hitting a lot of, everybody's rushing construction before winter. That bump, if you hit it at speed, it's going to throw you right into that ditch. It's not a very friendly bump. So I guess the plan is for us to deliver this tomorrow morning at 8:30. Come back empty to Plesnikov, pick a load up there to deliver to Seattle.
They both ended up being wrong on where we thought you were going to
Yep.
go.
I told the forklift driver that I would email him on his work email if I'm running late tomorrow.
No, that's a good idea.
He goes, yes, please do that.
They still got probably another 20 or 30 feet.
Bump.
This isn't the crazy one.
Nope, this isn't the crazy one.
The next one is if you're holding hot coffee, you're gonna regret it, bump. It's more of a launch pad.
Where is that one?
It's by the bridge.
It is the bridge.
Oh no.
The launch pad is the bridge.
Yep.
Just trying to see where the bridge is. Debating slowing down or not. What would you recommend?
As long as I put my feet down and my arms together, I'm fine.
He's slowing down. Last time I did it at full speed, we'll see if it's worse at a slower speed. No, it's definitely better at a slower speed.
Definitely better.
Some bumps are worse at a slower speed.
There's a few that it doesn't really matter what speed you go at, you're still gonna launch. brightness is down.
Oh, your phone brightness might affect. Oh, that's kind of dumb. Yeah.
I would have to turn that off before I actually knew what I would take to the actual camera.
It's true.
Hotel.
So your phone brightness will be different. Yeah, it'll affect what this.
Because when I'm doing this, I'm seeing it lighter or darker.
Grinder's gonna be turning around here. What was that, Levi? Oh, just tell him the grinder's gonna be turning around.
Here we go.
Is there time to send, or you just want me to hold the traffic?
Well, I'll let you know when you can.
Yeah.
It's kind of pretty.
What's that?
Kind of pretty.
The creek down there?
The fall colors.
I should pull forward a little bit more.
Should I just hang out back here behind Grace, Christine?
No. You can come up here.
Okay.
We get up behind the broom and the grinder here, Christine.
You bet. Okay, Kelly, you can send on your side. Thank you. Okay, they're coming. The two vehicles are coming up in the wrong lane.
Figure it out.
Okay, you guys be careful. Those first two are in the dead lane. The last one is Cormark, I believe. Okay.
Get around either way, Dar.
Two cars in the wrong lane is hilarious.
Just the last few days, the stupidity around construction zones from people. It's just boggling my mind. It can't be the first construction zone you've ever hit.
They figured it out. burning asphalt as they're digging it up.
Yeah. It's like
Sitting back. Yeah.
burning rotten eggs or something.
Yeah, your beacon's off.
Almost to Salmo, but we'll stop at the yard here quickly first and fuel up, and then we'll go through Salmo.
Over to you.
Mirrors are fogging up. The mirror heat back on. Hopefully you guys don't find a run through the forest like this boring, but I don't record this section very often.
It's actually pretty.
It's quite a beautiful, the yellow colors everywhere. I'm like, might be the right day to actually hit record here.
The clouds.
Town of Weimar, right beside us on the left-hand side. Weimar spelled Y-M-I-R. I would have never pronounced it Weimar in my life until I heard a local call it a Weimar. It's like, oh, okay, that's how you pronounce this town. Weimar. Sure. Salmo is 10 kilometers away. This is one of those corners you just kind of take your foot off the throttle, let the hill do all the braking for you. I guess the hill and the engine brakes. You don't have to tap the brakes. 60-kilometer corner that you don't need your brakes on. Let's go back to lad 1. house down there. Bought a
Yeah.
trailer. Big wide load coming through. I'm guessing they just pulled off the highway and they're delivering a house down there. It's looking like a really decent sized house to be on a trailer. Look like they're setting up the bridge there right now. You gotta cross the bridge.
Are we doing the usual?
Usual? Oh, sure.
Or
If there's a request for the usual.
Okay.
Was that a request for the usual?
That, or I can do it down the road at the next place.
Well, we can gladly do it here. Might be a muddy walk from the shop down to the fueling station, but maybe you can decide as we pull in if you want to or not. Also, you don't have to walk all the way back. Once I'm fueled, I'm looping back to the front too. Home office here has got really good restroom, showers, washing machine, dryer. Quite handy.
Whole kitchen.
And a whole kitchen, yes. Good driver's lounge. A little antiquated. It's getting old. Could use a remodel, but everything you could possibly want is there.
The West Kelowna one even has a gym and stuff.
This one's actually got a bedroom, separate room that's actually a bedroom. Every now and then when we get a foreign driver that hasn't established a place to live yet, sometimes somebody lives inside of the building for a few weeks. Until they get their first payday and can figure out a place to rent. It's a good backup place for someone to sleep every now and then. Very rarely, but every now and then you see someone that lives up in there. Yeah, yard looks pretty good yet. Hasn't rained as hard here.
Did you see some of the new chip trailers?
Yes, they've got Love Drive written on the back.
Oh, I didn't see that. I was going to talk about they have auto tarps.
Auto tarp, yes. The new chip trailers have auto tarps on them. Yep, that's pretty amazing. There's a law that says by a certain year all of them legally need auto tarps on them, so Sunco's slowly moving over to that. We're doing it early. Is that Jeff back there?
That's what I'm thinking.
Feel free to say hi to him if you want.
If I have time and he's there. Yep. Right in front of you.
Sounds good. door. Ah, I see Jess. Let's hammer down. See Jeff at all?
No, I was gonna go over there and you came, so I'm not sure who that is.
Oh, so it might not be Jeff.
They're having a meeting upstairs, so.
Oh, okay. That's always super awkward. Not winter yet. Or else I would not take this driveway back out. These trucks don't like this angle. It's too steep. The amount of times I spent out on that driveway before they built the other one is crazy.
So this disconnected from that for some reason.
Don't know if we're actually recording on the shoulder cam. Nope, not even recording on the shoulder cam.
Like it said it was disconnected.
Should I power it on and off again?
We'll see. We'll see. Oh, it wants to work this time. But it's still upside down, so I don't know. I remember the exposure from last time.
Oh, good. Oh, that might be a good thing.
Wish there was a setting between the two. Like 7 is too light and 1 is too dark.
Yeah. Yep. Give us more options. The Osmo does great at auto exposure, but not when you have the dark cabin and the bright windshield. It's confused on what to do there.
I wish it would let me play around with more settings while you're recording.
Yeah. Yeah. Bouncy, bouncy. Rain is letting off. Almost to Salmo here, and then after Salmo we'll call it a day. Salmo is known for their stone murals. Buildings got built from ground up with the walls built out of stone, and they're all murals. Pretty cool.
I don't know if I've ever seen them or
What?
I don't know if I've ever seen them or looked at them. I don't know.
You have too seen the stone murals.
I know I probably have, but nothing comes to mind right now.
Dude, you've 100% you have. We've talked about this before.
Usually, I'm looking at the Dragonfly Cafe when we're going through. Usually, I like dragonflies.
Disappointing.
And if we're not looking there, I'm looking at other things.
If you go in town, like we went to that grocery store the one time, walked there from the hotel.
I remember it was winter.
Yep. So there's one right there. That's all big stones.
Okay.
Mural of the mountain goats, sheep.
Gotcha.
Mountain sheep.
That one. Yeah.
There's more on the other sides
that
of
one,
ones.
okay.
Oh, yeah, you see that one there? Yeah.
Yeah. See, I see them without seeing them.
And the town's got a whole bunch of them into town.
Does that make sense?
You don't realize that they're built out of rocks.
I don't really even recognize, like, they're just part of what it is. Do you know what I read today?
I don't know what you read today, no.
Most fuel prices went up 20 cents overnight.
Holy smokes. Why are fuel prices going up now?
I bet you they're going to blame it on the hurricane.
Oh yeah, it could be hurricane and then the civil unrest in Ukraine-Russia thing.
I'm just going to go with the hurricane and then the other hurricane.
Turn left at the stop sign.
This is one of those intersections, if you see a car, you can't go. It's already too late. If people come speeding through here, it gets very dangerous.
It's too dark. I guess I have to just leave it on this setting. The home is just way too dark.
Alright. I think that's it for the day. If you guys want to see video from here across Kootenai Pass, just search for Kootenai Pass or tallest pass in BC. We've run over Kootenai Pass a lot. So you should get a bunch of videos that show up if you search quadruple Kootenai Pass. Should be lots of videos there. Well, winter tires required October 1st. Yep, or chains. For us, it's chains. Anyway, we are out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for supporting us. Really appreciate those super thanks you guys give us. It's like tipping us for a job well done. If you find a video you exceptionally like, you want to tip us on it, thank you. we are out of here. See you guys tomorrow. You guys rock.
Adios.